I am so scared.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? It's actually a beautiful day for me over here in Oregon. But thanks, guys, for showing up to Styles Gone Wild, our second episode. Cheers to the panel here. Bumpy Road Brews, East Coast Reviews,
Cheers.
Chadeo, and Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, and Beer Man. Yeah, so we changed up a little bit, but hopefully it'll work out for us in the end here. So let's go ahead and start with we're gonna do 3-minute reviews. Sounds like the 6-minute ab. All right, anyway, but yeah, so let's get that going right now.
Review that beer.
Fucking go.
We're gonna start with Bumpy, but hold on, let me get my timer right. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I could grab my gong and time it.
You did get a gong?
I do have a gong.
I'm just gonna start going. So I got from Other Half Brewing Company. This one's out of the Brooklyn location with a black tab, and this one's called Bagel and Schmear. It's got a bunch of different bagels all over. Oh, there's one with a smiley face. I found it.
There you go.
All right. This is a double dry hopped IPA, just canned about 3 weeks ago, and it is 7.5% ABV, and they use a bunch of different hops, basically is what it says. So we'll give this a pour. It's got that really light kind of coloration to it. Oh, I see floaties. There are floaties. It's almost that potato beer. It's murky, hazy. It's got a white, frothy head to it, and there's plenty of floaties. Like I said, they're on the other side. They're facing me. Okay. Yeah, it smells. It's got a good distance on it. A little bit citrusy, almost like a bit of like a lemon or a lime. I'd say a bit of passion fruit in there too. A little bit of like an orange. All right, let's dive in. Cheers.
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 Ooh. So it's like a lighter side, medium body. It's got kind of a fluffiness to it. It's right up front with lychee, and then there's a bit of a citrus right after that. Very lychee forward though. Nice. The malt's kind of there, just a bit of the kind of wheat oat type flavors, slight breadiness. Yeah, kind of a floralness to it, a little bit of that kind of like lime notes kind of coming through as well. It's a good drinker. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers. Cheers, Bumpy.
That's on that. You did
Cheers,
well.
man.
Cool, man. All right. Next is Tanner. That sounded really good, Bumpy. All right.
So, we got a beer from Long Live Beer Works. This is their Hoss Pale, 6% alcohol by volume. It's a pale ale brewed with Hunting House Hop Yard Cashmere hops. And the website says harvested this fall. 4-pack was $16. Not bad. Canned 12/14/2022. About a month and a half old. Let's crack it open. We got the proper glassware. Black Cat, Long Live Beer Works, canned glass. I like this. I haven't used this often, but So yeah, it's actually got a good viscosity for a pale ale. It's got that lighter side, orangish yellow, kind of a fast dissipating white head, but it's got a nice lacing around the top. Good amount of effervescence as well. Let's go for the nose.
Cheers, or smells.
Well, that smells pretty. That's very candied on the nose. It's like candied orange, peach. That's actually it's got a unique aroma. So it's just straight cashmere hops. Some candied melon, peach, pineapple. It's definitely very sweet. There's not much of like hop resin, a little bit of breadiness, but yeah, overall smells pretty dang good. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Has a really good body for a pale ale. It honestly tastes like a fruit puree. It tastes like kind of has like a heavily fruited sour, like maybe like a pineapple peach heavily fruited sour. There's a little bit of like a acidity on the back end. Yeah, it's like fruit puree juice. Not much of a hop resin bitter finish. It's a little dry and tart. There's a little bit of like maybe like some candy, like a berry note on the back end. But yeah, like I said, if I handed you this, I think you would have. If I handed you this blind, I think some people might say that this is a heavily fruited sour. It might throw some people off. It's really good though. Very juicy. Good carbonation. Nice body. Yeah.
Oh man,
I love it. That was a very good review at East Coast. Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Right on. Cool, man. This is fun. All right, Chadeo's next. Go
One,
for
two,
it.
three, go. And for me, I have an unnamed pale ale that Thrash and I brewed. It finally stopped fermenting today. I threw it in my keg, CO2'd it, just threw it in the glass real quick just to give it a try. 7.3% ABV. It has 2-row, Crystal 40, and Apollo hops in it. Very simple, very easy, fun brew day. So I'm estimating 7.3. That was what we were targeting. Maybe a little bit higher due to just wouldn't stop fermenting. It fermented for like 2.5 weeks. But so you can't tell right now it's really hazy, but decent lacing on the glass. So I think it's going to be all right once it sits in the keg outside in the cold for about 24 hours. So check its aroma. Pick it up on the hops. Kind of mango. Slight tropicalness. Yeah, smells easy, smells nice. Cheers. I'll drink it. I don't want to get it.
Looks good.
Right now, it's pretty chewy. There is some sediment at the bottom, but it's what you expect from just kegging and pouring right away. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty thin. It's pretty light. It's lighter than I was expecting it to be, but yeah, mango's right there. Getting a little bit of the malty backboneness of it. It's very, very, very tasty beer. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, man.
Don't you
Good
X
job.
me.
All right. So, up next is Miscellaneous. All right, go for it.
All right, man. So cheers. I got a product here out of Cooperstown, New York. Ommegang, Beer Man, suggested this beer. This is their Belgian-style blonde ale. Comes in at 9.5%. It's got a best by date of 12/5/23, so I'm assuming they put a year on this. Yeah, all kinds of gnomes, beards, and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, let's pour it up. Oh, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's jumping out of the can. Proper glassware.
Cheers.
Hashtag dirty.
I think I
dirty
have
glassware. Oh no. Yeah, golden honey color, 3-finger off-white head, slightly khaki colored. It's pretty frothy, foamy, sudsy. Oh yeah, dirty, dirty. Anyways, aromas. Definitely get a Belgian yeast kick. Slight clove. Bubblegum. Almost got like a sweet, almost like a fruitcake type of aroma, to be honest with you. Yeah, little bready. Yeah, let's try it out. Cheers.
Nice.
9.5%, no booze on the nose either.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Light body. Carbonation's about medium. Definitely get clove. Bready. It's a little bit sweet. There's this earthy bitterness to it. Almost grassy. Tastes really good. I mean, standard par for the style from what I've had. Yeah, it's got like that pink bubblegum aromas big time. Very, very yeasty. Pretty traditional style for an American made beer. You kind of get that essence that you're drinking a bigger beer, but still pretty light, crisp, dangerous if you didn't know what somebody handed to you. But I haven't had a lot of stuff from Mommy Gang recently. I didn't see anything that really caught my eye. 25th year anniversary ale, I think was my last product. But yeah, that's 3 minutes. And cheers, guys.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Oh, shut the fuck up, would you?
Hey,
Oh, killing it right now.
Christmas time.
shit.
Sorry about that. Turn my volume off.
Ah,
Clock's running, beer man.
Jesus, I'm sweaty. All right, starting now. All right, so I got another Stone one. I know. But anniversary, 26th anniversary Imperial IPA. It's a 9.7% triple dry hop Imperial IPA. 26 years in the making. It was $4.50 for the can. It was, God damn it, it's old. I should have looked at that. That's all right. Had a small hiss. Pouring it up. Nice deep gold in the color, almost a light orange. Nice off-white, kind of yellow, sort of tinted head. Let's go into the O. It's old. Tea, caramel tea, black tea, little lemon. There's slight bits of it coming through, but it's old. It's oxidized. That's oxidation for sure. Let's drink it. Wait, let's look at it one more time real quick. Yeah, okay, it's kind of hazy. It's a hazy one. More of a, I guess, what you would want to call a Westy hazy. It's got a medium rising bubble. The head is silky, and it's going down. The retention's not super great, but let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers. For your next beer, you should brew an old ale.
You get that
I
one,
could.
man.
I don't mind. That would be fun. It tastes better than the aromas. It smells old. It smells funky, oxidized, but it does have a slight kind of cardboard though. You can tell it's oxidized a bit, or just old in general. It's been moving around. It's got a medium body. The mouthfeel is kind of sizzly and carbonated slightly. I guess medium high carbonation. Caramel, tea, orange, lemon, orange. You get a pine bite in the back. There's a little piney coming through. It's very well hidden on the alcohol. The overall, I like the mouthfeel, like I was saying, sizzly. It's kind of somewhat drying in the finish. And that grapefruit's really there. It's got an earthy vibe to it, kind of an earthiness, a little dank thing coming around. I keep looking at my clock. But I think that's about really all I have to say about this. It is old, but it's still doable. So there you go. Cheers. Right on.
Cheers.
Got it.
Cheers.
Okay. Well, cool. We did well. Tanner, you almost made it, man. You were like,
I was done.
gee, you were done. It was like you just, yeah.
You went on like 301.
I probably would have let that slide actually, because you were on your last thoughts about it. But all right, let's get the panel up here. Let's get you all sorted out. All right, so what we're gonna do is share the. We're gonna present the beer first. We're gonna get the beer out. So let's share the screen and with the beer style here. So let's go ahead and spin.
Don't you have a step 2 thingy?
Oh yeah.
Step 2, spin the wheel.
God dang it! Thank you.
Step 3. Step 2.
Discuss and build that style.
All right.
Are we on?
Okay, knock off Chewbacca.
We're on step 32.
Wait, let's do that again. Hold on.
A
Shuffle.
Rogan
Okay.
beer. Is Seth Rogen?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's a bitter.
In English. All right. English bitter.
English bitter.
Let's all right, hold on. Let me look that up real quick. English bitter. Get that in mind. And then we're gonna share screen again one more time. I'll look that up after. Fuck it. I should have just left it on fucking share screen. Wheel of adjective. Let's go with an
Alan,
adjective.
hold on.
Cloudy English bitter. Cloudy English bitter.
So unfiltered English bitter. I mean,
With low flocculating yeast.
yes.
So is that under is that just British bitter? Is that what it would be?
Oh, thanks, Tanner.
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
British bitter.
Well, there's
So,
like 3 different types of bitters. So
Yeah, there are. So just to go over, yeah, it's kind of hard because you got this is the ordinary, the better, the best, and the strong. We'll just go with the ordinary. How about that? Does that work?
ordinary bitter.
The ordinary bitter. So the
That's
overall
that's the
impression.
lowest ABV one, right?
Yeah, we could do that, or we can go to the second one, the best bitter. Let's get a best bitter actually. Let's do best bitter. So overall impression, a flavorful yet refreshing session beer. Some examples can be more malt balanced, but this should not override the overall bitter impression. Drinkability is a critical component of the style. The appearance, pale amber to medium copper color, good to brilliant clarity, low to moderate white to off-white head, may have very little head due to low carbonation. The aroma, low to moderate malt aroma, often but not always with a low to medium low caramel quality. Bready, biscuity, and lightly toasted malt. Complexity is common. Mild to moderate fruitiness. Hop aroma can range from moderate to none, typically with a floral, earthy, resiny, or fruity character. Generally, no diacetyl, although very low levels are allowed. The flavor, medium to moderately high bitterness, moderately low to moderately high fruit esters, moderate to low hop flavor, typically with an earthy, resiny, fruity, or floral character like the aromas. Low to medium maltiness with a dry finish. The malt profile is typically bready, biscuity, or lightly toasty. So when we're building this, we think bready, biscuity, lightly toasty.
Yeah.
Low to moderate caramel or toffee flavors are optional. Balance is often decidedly bitter, although the bitterness should not completely overpower the malt flavor, esters, and hop flavor. Generally, no diacetyl, although very low levels are allowed. Mouthfeel, medium light to medium body, low carbonation, although bottle examples can have moderate carbonation. That's all we need to say, really. Characteristic ingredients: pale ale, amber, or crystal malts. Most contain sugar. May use a touch of caramel or dark malt for a color adjustment. May use corn or wheat. English finishing hops are most traditional, but any hops are fair game. If American hops are used, a light touch is required. Characterful British yeast. Okay, the vital statistics: IBU 25 to 40 IBUs. SRM is 8 to 16, so it's got a little color in there. OG gravity is 1040 to 1048. Final gravity is 1008 to 1012, and then the ABV is 3.8 to 4.6%. Some quick on this. Commercial examples: the Adnams Southwold Bitter, Fuller's London Pride. I've had that. Harvey's Sussex Best Bitter, Salopian Darwin's Origin, whatever the fuck that is. Surrey Hills Drop. Timothy Taylor Landlord. Okay. Anyway, so let's go back to characteristic ingredients. So we got what's the adjective again? Cloudy. So we're gonna, you guys, what are we wanting to do here? We got pale ale, amber, and crystal malts that they say to use in this. Do you want to go with the base of Maris Otter or something like that?
Yeah, that'd probably be traditional.
Okay.
Ow, cat.
I would
Maris
say.
Otter and then,
Biting.
let me get rid of all these things. So cloudy, we're gonna want to add obviously some oats or something, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, you could do
probably
oats or wheat or something.
What's that, Tanner?
I said you could do like oats or wheat or something.
Yeah, flaked oats. We could even put wheat in there if we wanted. It says may use corn or wheat.
Yeah.
Flaked wheat as well. And
So if
some
you use
wheat.
like the flaked oats will give it kind of that smoother mouthfeel too, because it says it kind of has that smoother mouthfeel because of the low carbonation. So
Right.
that'll add to that.
Okay, cool. Crystal malt, crystal 20 or something like that.
I think you should use a couple different crystals.
10
like
and 40.
use a low end crystal and then use like a crystal 60 too.
Oh wow,
Like
okay.
Just try to kind of get it within that color.
So
range,
crystal
the
20,
copper.
crystal 60.
Yeah.
Does that work? Okay. No, I see what you're saying there. Yeah. Adds a little sweetness. Also adds a little more. Doesn't it add a little body to it too? Does it kind of add a little body to it? Or
Yeah. It will help with head retention.
Head retention, yeah. Probably some dextrin in there as well, right? Or some carapils or something like that for head.
Did it say the head wouldn't last long?
Let me
Due to
see.
low carbonation.
Appearance: pale amber to medium copper color, good to brilliant clarity, low to moderate white to off-white head. May have very little head due to low carbonation. Okay, so maybe not on that. No carapils. Good ear, man. I have to look back at things all the time. Bready, biscuity, lightly toasty. Should we add like a little? Could we add a little bit, like some kind of victory or some kind of toasty kind of? What's another toasted like a biscuity kind of malt?
Biscuit.
Let's go
Kind
with
of biscuits in a boil.
That works. I like that. That's really it for the oh, I hope you'll be back. That's it for the grain bill though, right? I mean it sounds like it's pretty appropriate.
I'm not good at building recipes. I'm good at
amber malts. Amber malts will give some color too. Because it said a little like a copper color. So maybe some amber, a little pinch of amber.
So you guys, is it going to be like a more traditional, or is it going to get a little funky? Is there going to be something?
Well, it's not traditional because we're adding flaked oats and wheat.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Now it's become untraditional.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna be it's cloudy, and it says the clarity's supposed to be not cloudy by style, regardless. So I mean,
right.
shot off the get go.
We might as well add some of the diacetyl, add some butter to the toast, you know?
Just a little. In small amounts is allowed.
Should we single hop this with like Fuggles or some kind of low end, low alpha? You'd have to have it a lot though.
What is the standard hop that you would normally use in an English bitter?
Probably ESB, Fuggles.
Fuggles.
What about if you did that? What if you did that?
East Kent Goldings. I mean, yes.
East Kent Goldings.
What if you did that? Then what if you did like the normal hop, but you also did like Noble to make it kind of? Because Noble, don't they use that in like the German beers? That'd be cool.
Like a Saz or that would add like more of like a floral spice. We could do Saz. Let's do it. Fuck it. It said we can add whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
But to stick generally with English, but you could even add American. So that works. I have East Kent Goldings, Fuggles, and Saz. I may break it down to where we use just one of those. When I get around to making it.
I go with Golding in a tribute to Craig Kent Beer Review. That's what Sam was asking.
We could do East Kent Goldings and Saz.
Yeah, it'd be a nice little tribute to Kent Beer Reviews.
Let's do that. Cool. Well, and yeast. Do we? So what were the est? Is it estery? I forgot what it said about flavor. Hop flavor: earthy, resiny, fruity, floral. Probably just an English yeast of some kind. Probably a Y yeast or an Omega. Y English 1 or English 2. Something that's a little more flocculative. Will drop off faster or not eat as heartily, and give it more of an ester bite, a little sweeter, to work with the bittering. I don't know. I'm trying to. I guess a British one or something like that. I don't know. Well, I'll think about that later. But yeah, so flaked oats. So I'm not going with like poundages or ounces or anything like that. No weights. But Maris Otter is a great one to use for English styles, as well as like New England IPAs and stuff like that. Flaked oats, flaked wheat, Crystal 20, Crystal 60, biscuit, amber, and then we got East Kent Goldings, probably as the bittering hop, and then the Saz will probably be. We could probably throw that in towards the end or something like that, and then British 1 or any kind of British yeast would do. To add that nice sweetness, sweet with the bitter, a nice balance. So of course you want balance. But yeah, no, that would work. Let me save this so I don't fuck up and like get rid of it. What was it called? So cloudy English best bitter.
Cloudy with a chance of bitter.
Oh shit, I like that.
What did
I do too. That's popping on. So that's a good name right there.
What did you choose for a yeast?
Like a British one or a British kind of with.
I was thinking London Ale 3 because that's
London
low flocculating and it gives off fruity notes.
I like that. Okay.
But
Cool.
you can choose. You guys all choose whatever.
Oh no, that sounds good. That's why you guys are on panel here. We're all discussing. Cool, man. All right. Yeah, so that works.
Be like cloudy with a chance of meatballs instead of meatballs falling from the sky would be hop cones.
I do like cloudy with a chance of bitter. That's kind of cool.
Cloudy with a chance of bitter.
Cloudy with a chance of bitter.
Yeah, like the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the
What do you guys? We could name it. Let's spend a few seconds to name it. What do you guys think? What's a? We got a bumpyism here. We got to have a bumpyism.
Go ahead, Miscellaneous.
Me, huh?
I do like that. I do like the cloudy with the whatever the fuck.
Cloudy with a chance of bitter. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Unless you think of like something that's what type of food is popular in England? Cloudy with a chance of biscuits.
Pudding.
I like that. All right. Biscuits it is. Let's do it. Cloudy with the Chance of Biscuits. Special. This is a best bidder. Best bidder. All right. Cool. Well, that's done. So now we're gonna go on to step 3.
Step 3.
Last thoughts.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, so
Yes, all of that.
let's get back to this screen here and let's bring up Bumpy with his last thoughts on his beer.
I like my beer. I like this beer. It's a lower ABV one, the 7.5. Like I said, pretty easy to drink. Actually did find the hops afterwards. I didn't know they actually listed them. They used a Citra, Eldorado, and Nelson Sauvin. And it says it gives off notes of lychee, stone fruit, tropical fruit, and gooseberry, which I've never personally had a gooseberry. I've heard the gooseberry used in a few different beers, but I didn't get like a berry flavor out of this, and I think I totally missed any stone fruit. But I could see there being like some peach skin or something like that too. So I scored this already on my 50-point scale. I'm going to give it a 42 out of 50, which would put it as a very good beer.
Nice.
Bagel schmear.
Schmear.
Cool. Very good. Very good.
Big boy.
We're doing really well. We might have to actually bring up Beersmith next time. All
I'm
right.
gonna have to try some of these things. Put some actual like tomatoes and stuff on my bagels.
I like that though. Like when you would like bring up, you like, oh, what about this? And you could hover over it. It would tell you like the yeast and shit. Because I don't know, I haven't heard as much, but you get the little rundown. I hope.
Right. I like how BJCP tells you what malts go into it too and shit like that too. That's kind of, or at least a general idea. But well, cool, man. A very good beer. Right on, Bumpy. Cheers, man.
Nice hat, Bumpy.
Yeah, I
do
love
like that
it,
hat.
man.
I love that hat.
On it.
Cool.
All right. The Haas Pale. This is very good for a pale ale. Like I said, it kind of tastes like a fruited sour. Very good, very candied, unique flavor for a pale ale. Definitely drinks higher than 6% alcohol by volume. I like this. I'm gonna give it I'll give it like a 95 for a pale ale, just straight cashmere hops. It's really good. It's I'm glad I grabbed it because I bought a pale ale from Treehouse that was a little bit more hop forward, like a juicy hop forward pale ale by Treehouse. And I was like, oh, I bet you any money Long Live probably does some pretty good hop forward pale ales. And what do you know? This was phenomenal. So 95 for sure. This beer is pretty dang good.
Nice.
But I wanted a double IPA by them, but they only had the Skull Medallion, and I've already bought a 4-pack and tried that, so I was like, I'll just try something new. So, cheers, guys.
All right, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Chadeo.
Well, mine's hard to judge because it's fresh out of the fermenter into the keg, and I just basically put the top on, put the CO2 on it, just poured. So I really can't score this, but I like the direction it's going. I think it's going to be a phenomenal beer. It's going to sit outside in the cold and snow for the next. I don't know if it gets too cold tonight. I may have to pull it in, but yeah, I definitely want to try to keep it just stable, sitting there in the snow, kind of cool it down, and let the carbonation do its thing and all the crap settle in it. But I think it's going to be a fantastic beer. The pale ale that Thrash and I brewed. I will review it sometime soon. I don't know when, but it'll definitely have a beer review it very soon.
Very
Cheers.
Nice. Cool, man. Cheers, Chadeo. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right. Who's going to get Miscellaneous next? You were earlier. I forgot. Sorry. Oh no, you were last. That's right. That's all right. We're good.
I will tell you this: bubblegum's coming out way more now. I was getting almost the sip I had before this. I got like a nice peppercorn, floral spiciness with it. Um, Clove still kicking. I honestly can't tell if it's banana. I think it's the bubblegum and the clove flavor kind of melding together. This is fucking great. For an American made Belgian style blonde ale, an imperial one, if I gave this to you in a glass and you had it, you probably would guess that it was from over the pond. It's really, really spot on the money. I don't drink a lot of this style, not knocking it, but it's sometimes it's limited. But on Beer Man's recommendation, I got this, and I really did enjoy it. It's a solid fucking beer for a Belgian style, and it tastes like a Belgian style beer, even though it's American made. We bastardize shit, but this is not that. To really be honest with you, I'm enjoying it. It's really, really good. One of the better Ami Gang products I've had in, I'd say, probably the last year or so. They had a good push there, and then I don't know what happened this past year. There wasn't a lot of. I guess they were kind of going a different direction. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I give it a 95.
95.
I would recommend this. You see it on tap, you see it in the can, fucking bottle, whatever. I don't even know if they make this in bottles, but give it a shot. If you're into Belgian blondes, and you ain't scared of a little ABV, which is very, very well hidden, go for it, man. Fantastic product.
I think that's what I gave it, was a 95
It's
too.
good, man.
Yeah,
It's
good.
like I said. This reminds me of just like going down the import aisle and trying some random stuff in this style.
Yeah.
Like
Cool.
that blind taste test, I very seriously doubt you would say, "Oh, that's Army Gang." Not gonna happen. I'm just saying.
Nice.
Cheers.
Right on, man. Cheers, Miscellaneous. All right. Thank you, bud. All right. So my beer is old. It's really hard to give any kind of score when it's old. But it did have some flavors that were probably supposed to be in this beer that you can kind of gather. The pine, the grapefruit, your typicals for I guess a West Coast IPA or a hazy West Coast at that. Um, I won't go too far hardcore on this one, even if it was fresh. I'd probably give it like an 89, 90, 89 out of 100 for sure. Out of 1,000. No, yeah, 89. I think that's a good score. Not trying to knock like the fact that all of us have a problem with fucking Stone. Well, a lot of us do. So a lot of people like them still, but I just I'm not too crazy about them. I just like to see what they have out, and if I see one, I'll grab it. But next time I'm paying attention to that fucking date. So yeah, an 89. All right, let's go back to the main panel and switch you guys around again. And go ahead and give some shout. Whoa, hold on 1 second. Let me give you that step 4.
Step 4.
It's promo time.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Fucking finally.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That was fun.
Go for it, guys.
So yeah, live show on my channel, Bumpy Road Brews, on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern is the start of the show. Called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before. Join up on panel. Sparkle joined up last time. She did a great job. So appreciate that. It's nice to see new faces up on panel. It's also great to see the reoccurring faces as well. Yeah, regular videos coming out throughout the week. Stuff that's already pre-recorded and edited. Like to shout out FLX beer reviews. You get Mike and Dan. Give them a look, see, a like, a thumbs up, a sub, if you so desire. And yeah, they just do a good job. Make their videos fun. They're funny guys.
Wow, they're crazy guys.
They sure are.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Fucking choked on my own spit.
So shout outs for me. Potbelly Pub live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Just kind of shoot the shit, hang out. It's not Will It Mix. It's just gonna be live hangout aftermath of the first two live streams. This one and then Eric's Wildcard Wednesday coming up here shortly at 7:30. Go check him out. Gonna be dropping some more reviews. I just did a mystery beer review that Bumpy gave me, so look out for that. Should drop that. Yeah, I like doing the mystery beer reviews. This is pretty fun. Definitely. I don't know. It's just a whole different vibe than just
You're welcome.
Is and then cracking it open and drinking it and talking about it.
I talked him into doing that. I was like, you should totally give that to Tanner as a mystery beer.
Oh yeah, it threw me for a loop, I will say. Yeah, just go check it out. Those are wicked fun. I do like that. I almost want to maybe do some type of live stream based off of it, where maybe you have somebody kind of buy a can, wrap it, and then just give it to you. Or just give them the money for it, have them go and say, hey, grab me a single can of something. And then maybe just have people bring it to the show. I think that would be, maybe, we'll see, in the works.
Hell of an idea. I was just thinking that, yeah.
Wish I knew somebody I could trust to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. Tell them. Don't buy IPAs.
Some of the dates on my shelves.
Don't buy IPAs and don't buy heavily fruited sours because we're going to know what they are. I mean, unless you got something like I had tonight with the pale ale. But yeah, other than that, let me see. Shout outs. Check out John and Ellie. George Beer Reviews. Still going strong, dropping content. Check them out. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I don't have any beer reviews as of yet recorded to come out, but once this thing settles in the keg, I will definitely give it a nice review. The pale ale that Thrash and I brewed. Other than that, I mean, I have a fizzy pop review coming out tomorrow with Hello Kitty on the can. So there you go. Interesting crap right there. I know it was given to me as a gift by somebody. So I figured, what the hell, I'll review it. They wanted me to review it, so I did. Check out the art community. Angie, Fluid Art, Art by Sparkle, Twisted Art Lady. Check all three of them out. Great artists, great people. A lot of fun to have around. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Right. Well, moving on to me, I guess. Thursday night beer session. It's on the fence. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Fuck it. Thursday, let's open it up. Let's do an open beer share. Anybody can join with any craft product.
Cool.
Craft. Yeah. That'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern Thursday on my channel. And me and Sam, I'm putting a Thursday beer session, kind of pulling that because Sam asked me if I wanted to do something this weekend, and I said I was available Saturday evening. So he said he was good with that. So tune in for, I guess, a Saturday night beer sesh. We'll review a couple products, and then who knows?
Nice.
I think there's some good UFC fights coming up this month, boys. Stay tuned. Cool. Other than that, go check out Beer Bowl discussions with Last Beer. Probably will be on next Sunday due to being the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, nobody cares about that, so
he doesn't care about that. But the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, so I guarantee probably not going to be one.
I'll see them that weekend. No,
Sunday, 2 weeks from now. Other than that, go check out Leprechaun TV. Hot seats are now on Sunday at 5. Go check them out. Good dude, good channel, great content, interviews, recipe swaps, barbecue people. Last being said, go check out all the UK guys, man. Kent Beer Reviews, Jacob Beers, Hopzine, Luke John, all those guys, man, great dudes. I tell you, go check out Harry Blue Nose, but I guess he's on TikTok now, so I think he's done with YouTube. So if you want to catch him, go check him out over there. And Sam Smalley on Instagram at Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Done.
Nice. All right.
Cheers,
Cool. Man, we're doing well with time. Yeah, so beer and cheese. Beer and cheese is the same as always. So bring that next Tuesday if you want to be here and show off a cheese and beer choice. Pair it up, see if it works. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 my time on the lonely Pacific coast. Wednesday next week will be the same thing. Styles Gone Wild. I might change it back to the where we build it with the showing the beersmith or whatever. We'll figure that one out. But yeah, fun show. And then Thursday, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna try and get this done as fast as possible, and efficient as possible, but early as possible. I'm gonna wake up around 6-9 your guys' time, and try and get this done in 3.5 hours if I can do it. But we're gonna brew Georgia on My Mind, a second attempt. I dropped a light in my fucking boil. Those lights are gone now, and so we shouldn't have any trouble. But so I had to redo it, but it's cool. Got some great tubers out there that were very helpful and friendly and kind, and donated to the cause. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah. You get
really
Don Melly drunk enough, he might send you some money too. It's pro tip.
Yeah.
Might send you dinner even.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that. Look for a live tomorrow on that one in the morning if I can get everything together. And I will definitely, I hope to be done by your show at night. So hopefully that happens. But because I'd like to be on that. A couple people, Finru Homebrewing. He's out of Zealand, and he's special update on what's brewing in his shed. He does his homebrew Wednesdays. His last one was a red octane IPA, number 23. Check him out. Beer a Day with TK. TK's a great dude from the Midwest there. I think Chicago or somewhere in that area. Always reviewing some great beers, so go check him out. Cool. Well, had a good show today, guys. Thank you so much. Had a great chat as well. The chat has been awesome, like very awesome. So thank you very much on the chat side, and thank you, Sparkle, for the donation. That was very kind of you. I really appreciate that. So, and then of course I want to say thank you to the panel and cheers to Bumpy Road Brews, the East Coast Elky Reviews.
Cheers.
Chadeo, and Miscellaneous Beer Reviews. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate your support as always. All right, so let's have a great evening, Dagon Hills and everyone else, or night or day or wherever you're from. Let's get the last thing going. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world, but not after one more sip.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.